Amethyst Estate, down a narrow hall, lined with beautiful art and warm purple lighting, we find Anemone and Callie. A spread of papers, files, documents, photos, an entire dossier of everyone who was present in the Trudy Library this afternoon. What are you doing in this moment to research? Is it purely on the papers? Are we doing some internet digging, some hacking even? What's happening here in this cozy common room?
I think Callie is super focused in on the researching, and I think like giving Anemone an alley-oop to hack. So essentially Callie will like find information utilizing social media, any articles, stuff like that, like traditional search things, and then would be like, oh, they have a dog, they have a cat, try putting this as the password type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So which of those, who is that you're looking up? You have a whole list of those suspects. Was there any one that you were looking to start that off with in particular? And are you having an enemy look into anything in particular?
I think I am currently looking into the Thompson's location. Like, who is the latest descendant? Where do they live? Where are they located?
Yeah. Okay.
And if they are dead, I'm going to crash out.
Okay. So Anemone is the one looking into that, or are you just doing like the topical research part right now with a general sleuth online?
Topical research with general sleuth online.
Okay, cool. Then go ahead and give me a sleuth check to start.
Okay. And I think I'm keeping Anemone informed just in case Anemone decides to be like, oh, let me look into this further. But otherwise, I want to give like Anemone kind of freedom to like do their own digging. That's triple twos.
Triples, beautiful.
Whoa.
So, looking up what you can find, you'd see some news articles pop up fast in accordance with the First Bank heist that you pulled off, being called the First Bank incident, because no one really knows what happened that morning. However, we do know that the Thompsons in particular have been extremely outspoken about the fact that they've lost that wand. There have been no reports of death from any of those families. In fact, the person who should have that wand, like whose legacy wand it is, you would be thinking of Jamal Thompson, who's about your age. Seems to have kind of not a lot of like social media presence. It certainly isn't like a Voyelle Levy. You're not seeing them with like a bunch of followers. They seem to have just had their family's legacy wand in the bank.
Cool. I think with that information, and you let me know if I need to roll again, I would kind of be like, okay, based on what I do see, is Jamal chill? Like, if I reach out to Jamal, what I mean by that, no, follow me. If I reach out to Jamal and hey, in a finsta, essentially, that's not associated to me, and I'm like, hey girl, my bad.
Right.
My fault. I'ma send this to you expeditiously. Would that be cool or chill and regular?
I don't know if you'd be able to pick up on that
Cool.
from the news articles, and especially someone with not a lot of social media presence. It's not like he has gone on videos like, please bring my wand home or anything.
Right.
But the Thompson family, who had more than just a wand in there, has gone on record saying, oh, what a tragedy. Oh, how could this have happened to us? We had so many memorabilias and keepsakes there, our heirlooms, our lineage. So you find that in different news clippings. But Jamal himself doesn't seem to have much of a presence online.
So then I think I posed that question to Anemone, and I'm like, hey, Nemi, like, do you think if I were to just, and I think Callie has already informed you about the stuff that she found out about the wand, which basically is that Bev was looking into, oh my gosh, I just dropped something on the floor. Bev was looking into the wand because the wand belongs to the Thompson family, and there's a witch hunter after me. And I think Callie's basically like, hey, do you think that if I were to just like ship this to them, or like make a fake account and just message them, be like, hey, whoopsie, like, my bad, don't worry, girl, I got you, do you think that'd be an issue? You could be honest.
I mean, there's like two problems with that. I don't think I trust the mail to mail a wand, for one. And for two, if there is a witch hunter coming after you, you would have to do some heavy duty, like, covering up of your IP to make sure it doesn't get back to you at the same time.
Okay, so counter offer. What if I use the wand? No, hear me out. Don't look at me like that. I use the wand, and then when this weird spirit thing comes out of the wand, I just go, hey girl, here you go. And then that thing brings it back. I just want to give it back to them. But I can't trust the mail. I can't send this expedited shipping because with a tracking number, because what if it doesn't get there? I need it to be in somebody's hands.
Yes. Okay. Sure. I don't like that plan either, but
do you think we could figure out where the witch hunter is?
Oh. I mean, maybe it'd be a stretch. I mean, you could figure it out if you know if they have any tech on them. It's not, you could maybe, but I'm not 1000% sure. I've never tried tracking via internet, like trying to pinpoint a device, and that's even considering if the witch hunter has a device. So potentially it's a big if.
Cool. Sick. Can I try to figure out who the witch hunter is, or do I know?
You wouldn't know which vengeful spirit of a witch hunter is trapped inside. No. Pre-Mage War relics are very difficult to trace.
This sucks. Okay, we can think about this later, because I'm tired of thinking about it.
Okay.
And it is true, Kelly is sorry.
Yeah.
Kelly's like, this too much.
It is a lot. Maybe we just table that for a minute, and then we just let me know anything you need me to hack, for sure, and I got you. But
cool.
Let's just table that for a minute.
Okay. Focus on other people. And I want to look into the murderer. Chance Owens, who isn't really Chance Owens. to see if I can figure out anything about like who they were.
Yeah. Absolutely. You would find, gosh, it'd be pretty easy too. You would find that Chance Owens is not registered with Banneker University, even though he came in as a Banneker student, and that there's no record of a Chance Owens anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was trying to see. Do we have photos, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was
Okay,
just
because
about
then
to
I could
say.
like do facial recognition. Yeah. Check the face.
Perfect.
So, and then it just like, what we can do is, if the name comes at a loss, we could try to do facial recognition to see if the face pops up as.
You're so smart.
Would you like to do that? You can do that one of two ways. You can do a sleuth check, or you can do this with some kind of magic. I know you have technomancy. It would be up to you. How do you want to go about doing this?
Yeah, we'll do magic for now.
Okay.
So we're gonna rely on, kind of like using to track the tracking spells, kind of track the facial, I guess, ID.
Okay. Go ahead then please give me a cast check. This will be a conjure.
Okay. Okay. It's a 16.
Okay. And what condition do you have on you right now? Because it may not apply. Okay. Maybe frustrated? Was that it?
I think it was that, yeah.
Okay. I don't think that would come into place here. I think you would be able to be clear-headed enough to do this just fine. So that's a total success. And that is with cast. So go ahead and expend a source point for me for doing that cast. And you are able to pick up on who this is in the background of photos from different pop culture around, but mostly from a casino, an airship casino. One that operates all over the States, but primarily, yes, in the upper continent. I think you would know about Lucky owns Cloud9 Airship Casino, and Lucky Owens Jr. is not Lucky Owens, it is Owns, because he owns everything, is his father's son. And you recognize that face. You do know that there, as you're doing your research, you do know that there is a Soaring 20s event going on very soon at the end of the week, where Lucky Owens Jr. will be cutting the ribbon on a brand new airship. They seem to be expanding their casino fleet. So, it clearly has not been announced yet that he has been arrested, or they haven't figured out who he is. Whatever the case may be, it's only been a couple of hours. You're not seeing anything come up in the news on what just went down a couple of hours ago. But that could change in the morning. That's all you get, I think, with a total success.
Okay. Yeah, I would relay that to Callie. So there seems to be obviously a timeline when they find out what happened and that he's arrested. So that is what I figured out who he is.
I wonder if we should find... Does it say when the event is? Like how long from today it is?
Absolutely. You have 5 days from like waking up tomorrow, not tonight. It is in 5 nights. It'll be your upcoming Friday, basically.
I think Callie then goes, There was a student who was planning to go. Something tells me maybe we should see about getting an invitation. Or question, did y'all tell Callie about Trudy's offer?
Not yet. No, I think
No.
the explosion happened right at the end of that conversation.
And we
Not yet,
haven't
no.
talked about it. Okay, cool. So I think Callie goes, maybe we should find maybe we should go. At the very least, it'd be a fun night. But I don't know. I feel like there's something here.
Yeah, I feel as if we were to go, we have to be probably disguised, since my face is very recognizable.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
this reminds me. I forgot something. The lady, the woman who I know but don't know. I think she's doing something tonight about, what was it? And I think Callie does her best to relay the information, which Brie is blanking. But I think Callie kind of goes, it was something about she's meeting with somebody tonight, and I'm not gonna lie, it sounded kind of suspicious. It sounded potentially nefarious. But I wrote it down in my book somewhere. I think Callie's searching her notes. Do I have to do a copperhead check to remember what that is?
Nah.
Okay.
I think you would remember after some thought that she had said she was meeting someone at midnight and that a supply needed to be brought. And she was urging someone to make sure nothing happened until she got there. You also remember Core Town being mentioned.
And I think Callie says that. She basically says something about Core Town and making sure somebody brought something, and an exchange happening at midnight. And I think Callie looks at the time and knows we're not approaching midnight. We still have supper time happen, but it's kind of getting up there. And Callie is like, I know Mal is supposed to watch you, but also Mal is, it sounds like staying. Oh, I did not tell you this. I think Mal might be staying with that lady, Burnwood. So I'm almost wondering if it would be crazy to ask her to go with her. And then we just meet up. Oh?
Did you say Burnwood?
Yeah. That woman with that I'm supposed to know, but you guys know her, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mal's staying with Burnwood.
Yeah. Actually, I can't remember. Does an enemy know that Callie doesn't remember Burnwood? I don't remember because I don't think an enemy was there.
I remember an enemy not being there because she was with her sister freeing the Hexhounds. So she does not remember that you do not remember.
Yes.
Or she doesn't know that you don't remember.
So yeah, that lady Burnwood, or is it Burn? I don't know. Is it not Burnwood? Is it Burn Log? It's something to do with wood.
No,
and trees.
It's Burnwood. You don't remember Burnwood?
No.
At all?
I mean, I have one memory. When you weren't here, did we tell you what happened when you were with your sister? Oh, okay. How do I put this delicately? Okay. Basically, Al and me accepted deals with somebody or something. Al's ended up taking, like, I don't know, the life force or something. I don't truly understand it from several people. I don't know if there's more, but I do know it's Ember, Hal, and Burnwood. There could be many. And then we saw a visage of Burnwood, and I don't know what she did, but I think that visage was like because she was near death or something, which is some spell that she put on herself so that she would see her killer. And then I was like, I don't know who this lady is, and everyone is freaking out that she might be dead, but that she's not dead. And then I didn't know who she was, and then everybody was like, what do you mean, Callie? You don't know who this is? But I didn't know who it was. And then I had a vision that I don't remember where, like, she's helping me with my hair, and then it made me really sad. And then I think I helped her. I don't really know. And then there was a bunch of hex hounds that showed up, and I don't really understand what happened there. And then she disappeared. But I think she's important.
Anemone, you take in the fact that Callie does not remember Burnwood at all, and everyone knows how influential Burnwood has been to Callie. And before you can respond, there is a harsh, rapid knock on the door, and you hear Mal's voice from the other side. I am sensing threat. Come out now. And I would love to cut from here to said threat as Al and Ember are booking it in the opposite direction. Ember, you've never been here before. Running through these holes is difficult as you feel the thundering rush of, it's once again like that very first night in the museum. You and Al side by side running for your lives from something bigger than you, faster than you, and intent on hurting you. This massive amethyst skeleton wearing ragged jersey, deteriorating bits at this point. A champion. A Brawlerball champion. In the position is what's known as the Breaker. One of your ancestors, Genevieve Sparks, is thundering down the hallway. Ember, roll me that directional dice. Let's see if you can find your way back safely.
Word. I am east.
Okay. You take a hard right.
This way.
I need both of you to give me mobility checks, please, in this moment. That is technically a fight check, so if you have anything to boost those, keep that in mind. And it's specifically mobility, as we are trying to get away from this incoming threat.
I have those 6s and a 5.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and reroll the 5 just to see if I get a triple. Or do I not do that?
You absolutely can. I have to roll for your condition. If you get triples, I won't roll the condition. It will just stick as a...
Let's go crazy.
Yeah.
I have
It did not happen.
double 3s and a 2.
Okay, that takes you down by 2, Ember.
I was 17 in total. So
15 is still a total success. Al, what is that? What'd you get?
I have 2 3s and a 2. I'm going to triple fish, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have no advantages.
Okay.
I have nothing else to add to
Hey,
this.
at least if it's a 6, that's automatically a mixed success.
Yeah.
Let's go gambling.
I'm so scared.
You got it. You got it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Is that triples?
That's triples. That's triples.
Gambling works.
I need
Gambling
a
works.
cigarette. I don't.
Hear that, audience? Gambling works.
Oh my god.
You hear the smashing crash and shatter of glass just above your head, Al, as you to the side and hit that right with Ember, right above where this massive beast has swiped their huge arm of amethyst bone across a long table. Vases, cups, everything going flying. Misses you nearly. You feel the breeze from shattered objects that would have certainly shattered you as you keep up with Ember. Ember, roll that directional dice twice because you have taken a wrong turn.
Right. Southwest.
Okay.
And north.
Here.
Can I roll to know the rules of Brawlerball?
Yes.
Word.
Please roll me. This is like knowing the rules of gladiator combat. So it's not impossible. It's just like you kind of have to be a history buff to like know it. So I won't do this at disadvantage because you already have a condition. So I'm rolling the die either way.
Okay.
So go ahead and just give me a normal comprehend check.
Okay. So far in total, 5 plus 4, 6. That's 15 plus 1, 16.
Okay. I am going to roll this. You currently have a total success. If I roll a 1 or a 2, it stays a total success. I rolled a 2. Okay. Ember, what would you like to know about Brawlerball? Because I can't just give you a dissertation, but like, I'm happy to
like,
give you, like, some
hypothetically.
info that could help you. What are you looking for?
Like hypothetically, let me take you on a journey here down this hallway we're running from. If there is something that looks like a ball form, I want to throw it at them, but like pretend we're playing the game to distract them.
Okay. I would absolutely give this to you if you can give me. This is going to be. I think it's fair to say that this would be a swindle check. How do we feel about that? A persuade.
You can swindle.
This, keep in mind, if you get a mixed success on any persuade check, you take a condition, meaning you would go down to drained. So this needs to be a total success. Al, is there anything you want to do to help in this moment?
I beg.
I was trying to see if there's anything like I can apply here. I have insightful words, but it only applies to persuading an enemy.
That's an enemy.
That
We
is
are
an enemy.
we are persuading an enemy right now.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Then let's do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna add 1d6 to a check made to persuade an enemy. Triples don't
Okay.
apply. And if it's a struggle, you lose all your source points.
Word.
Okay, great. The condition has been agreed upon. Al, you see Ember swipe up this vaguely ball-shaped pillow, like a throw pillow from a room that's open, a sitting room. And as you dart through it, you hear the doors fling open behind you so hard that one of them comes off the hinges. You duck underneath a falling, heavy oak door with amethyst inlaid, and you see the plan coming together. I need some insightful words from you that help this Ember's persuade check to convince Genevieve Sparks, the breaker of Brawlerball, that she is in the middle of a play. Well, not a play, but you know, a play.
Right. Oh man. because Al does.
Do you want to also make a quick comprehend check?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
And I think since that's the homie, we're seeing the play come in and in real time. I'm just gonna preemptively say I'm gonna use smarter than most.
Okay.
just gonna say that.
Okay.
Regardless.
Slide that in there real quick.
Wait, hold up. Actually, I might not even have to do that. Because on the die I have 13.
Okay.
And with math I have 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
Do you have a condition?
No. Conditionless.
That's a total success. You also know enough about Brawlerball to get by. You would know that if you are passing to a breaker, you would most likely be playing the position of a knight. So, and you could name any of the knights of the round table. That's what they use for shorthand for different positions of what to do. If you identify yourself as one or identify Ember as one, it will get you on, maybe not on their side, but open to catching the ball and running in a different direction.
Carrie doesn't know the name of the
Lancelot.
there we go, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would call out, like, pointing at Ember as she throws the ball, Lancelot, and turns his head to keep bombing forward.
You call that out. That will add a d6. You are going to be rolling it. Ember, go ahead and make that swindle check, please. This is wild. I did not expect this to happen. I'm so happy.
You expect me to go crazy?
This is 6.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 13.
Plus 6 is going to be a 19.
Can't you celebrate just yet, gang?
You're right. You so right.
I rolled a 6. That's a 13, which means it's a mixed success. Which means you are going to take some damage here, Ember.
Oh.
As you go to throw the ball, but now that you've been identified as Lancelot, they're already tucking their shoulder, dropping their head, and coming in to scoop it from you to keep running. That impact alone, it's friendly fire. This is not intended to hurt you, but this person is made out of pure amethyst crystal. And as this almost like marble statue just barrels into you like a car, you are going to take, please hold.
Be kind.
How many life points do you have?
That's 5.
Okay. You are going to take 4. I did roll 4.
Okay.
Life points of damage.
God.
As you are struck to the ground, you see through 2 curtains that have just barely parted into a grander ballroom beyond, Genevieve Sparks barrels through. Al, you are running in a different direction than Genevieve, and you see Ember go down. It looks bad, but y'all have seconds to get up and get out. Do you need help, Ember? Like, what's going on? What's happening in this room now that you are mostly alone in it? Everything around you is covered in white sheets. It's very dusty in here. You've clearly wandered into the lesser kept up wings of the estate.
Yeah, like Ember just feel like you got hit by like a bus full of football players as you groaning on the ground for a moment, and it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting any of this today, and I think she wants to try medical nancy on herself.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you doing that with your demon abilities?
No, I'm not going wandless because I have a wand.
Okay. Go ahead and roll in the regular way.
Wow, amazing. I've double 2s and
Okay.
3.
Oh. Would you like to go gambling?
Sure. Well, it can't go worse. 10. Wait, and plus affinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay. And I will be.
Yeah.
That's a 1, which puts you down to a 10. Do you have anything that can add a +1 in this moment, such as an energy lend that you'd like to use, or any moves that can give you a little boost? Again, if you do energy lend with Penelope, you will be drained with the condition by the end. However, you know you are bedding down soon, so that may not come into too big of an issue, but there is something hot on your tail right now.
Yeah. Are we able to do coverage, the +1? Or am I completely out of source points?
I don't know, are you?
Do those come back after she comes unconscious, or no?
What do you mean? You lost all your source points when?
Last game. That 2 games ago.
Oh, yeah, no, you've had your source points back at the
mark.
You crashed out already and you hurt somebody.
Oh yes, I did.
You hurt Al.
I did. Cool. So I like to spend 2 source points to do coverage to add a +1 to my rolls for the rest of the scene.
Okay. Okay. You get to do that. That'll get you an 11. So you can take the benefits from a mixed success on that necromancy. As you push yourself to your feet, you can keep running. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Ow.
This is another option.
No, I mean, you can hide. You can fight. Yeah, there are plenty of options. I'm just checking. I don't want to steer you around if you're not running.
Yeah, I would run up to Ember. Yeah, we can get out of here. We can go invisible, or yeah, we can go invisible.
Oh, that's smart. Go invisible is smart.
Okay. And then I'll attempt to cast invisibility on the 2 of them.
Give me a cast check, please. Conjure.
I'm scared. Okay.
You're throwing magics around tonight.
Yeah, we really are.
We want to show the audience that we actually use them.
It's a terrible roll. It's 2 1s and a 4.
What is wrong with us?
I find myself back in the building again.
Get that
instead of 4?
Y'all better be leveling up.
That means you could trip fish.
I am. I'm thinking of trip fishing. I hate this feeling. I hate this.
You could also try and reroll one of the 1s and get a 6. That way it's a 6 and a 4 and a 1.
That makes sense.
You decide which dice you are reroll.
I'm doing the 4. I'm a fish. I'm a fish. Okay. It's cool. Let's fucking go. Okay, yeah.
Did you get triples?
I got triple ones.
Hells yes. Hells yes.
I've never been bailed out for my shitty rolls like this before, and I don't know how to feel about this.
Thanks, 1s. You're a real 1.
Best friends don't die. Best friends don't die.
We're ride or dies, but we're not dying.
We're so low. Like, we're so low.
I'm so sorry.
I would love to flavor this as you cast the first time, or like you push and you expect it to immediately take hold, and it doesn't. The curtains part, and like a bull, you imagine you can see steam of purple smoke coming out from the skeleton of your ancestor, ready to tackle, as then the invisibility goes up. Nothing but confusion on the body language, because the bones don't really move with expression, but you can see suddenly they're unable to find you. Would you like to attempt to make sneak checks to skedaddle out of here?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Or it's like
This should be the final check.
So they haven't like started to go another direction yet?
No, they're like looking around the room, looking increasingly frustrated. Like they might start crashing out in here because they can't see you.
Okay. Yeah. Perhaps a sneakily skedaddle.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have anything for sneaky? Anything?
You should.
I think you do.
You're the sneak person. I lost that ability.
Yes. That was devastating.
Didn't they get advantage because they're invisible? Like,
Yeah, you get advantage on this sneak check, sure.
Okay, thank God. Anyways.
Whew. Okay. I feel a little better now. Yeah, I'm gonna. My luck is right now.
Oh.
So, no.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd y'all get?
I have a.
I can't do this. Let's go to sleep.
I have a 9.
we were supposed to go to sleep. A 9?
I have a 9 total.
It's not even a mixing check.
No, that's failure. I think as Al moves, he like trips on the carpet or something.
I will also tumble on top of you because I rolled a 10, but I'm a -1 on it. But I also have a +1 because of the scene, but that minus the 1. So, but I rolled. That's with the advantage. But I did. So I rolled a 1, like 6, 2, 1. Then I re-rolled the 1 because we had the advantage. So now I have 2 2s. Do I roll again and gamble or no?
It's up to you.
Can't go worse. Oh. You did. I didn't like that noise. Should I gamble again?
Hey,
And
let
everyone
me-
was fine.
You have 2 2s and a 6?
I have 2 2s and
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then I'm -1.
I think you should hold on to it personally, but like
I think you should reroll one of those 2s. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Because if you get 12, 13, 14, then at least you might be able to get a mixed success
get a
because
mix.
you have the condition thing.
So okay, I reroll one of the 2s. I
Okay.
can't get
Come on,
worse.
6. You could get a 6 and then
I
roll the
could.
last 2 and get another 6.
Cool. No.
Oh.
11.
Okay. Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't even roll the dice, Beto. Why are
wasn't
you
going
rolling it?
to.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm not gonna roll it. On a mixed success for a sneak check, which I believe is into it, go ahead and expend a source point. And you manage to trip into Al, which knocks you both into the next hall. You have already made some noise. And so, Genevieve Sparks begins to rush towards the noise. We will cut from here back to where Mal is standing panicked outside of Anemone and Callie's room, knocking furiously.
Callie goes, Mal, wait a second. Anemone was gonna say something. And
You hear nothing for a good 5 seconds. The door rips open.
fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Mal
Wonderful.
cranes her head in and says, "There is threat. Get up, help your friends now."
When you say help your friends, I think Callie's like, oh, okay. Callie was like, I don't know who those are for. Because I don't think Callie realized that y'all left.
Yeah.
And I think Callie goes, why did they? Okay. Okay.
It's fine. We'll table this later. Let's figure out what's going on.
Okay, let's go.
Where are you going and how are you going there?
I don't know. Where's the sound? Do we hear sounds?
Nope. It is in a different part of the estates in a completely different wing, as we now know, following the directional turns that Ember has made so far.
Okay, so I think I go to Mal and I'm like, okay, Mal, where are they?
I cannot tell this. Would you like me to sniff them out? It could take a long time.
Like long they might die time?
Possibly. I am sensing high level of threat.
I look at an enemy.
Kelly, do you have anything of theirs right now? Because I could track them, potentially, if I'm using my tracking magic.
Do I? I don't know. I've hugged Ember a couple of times and wrapped my arms around Ember a couple of times.
Ember has touched an enemy's wand.
That's true. That's true.
I was gonna say I'm sure I have one of Ember's hairs on me with the amount of times that we have hugged in the 24-hour span.
Okay. Then search for a hair and I'll use can I use like energetic memory so Ember did touch the wand?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Roll
then we're gonna do that.
Conjure check, please. And we'll see if you can conjure up a path to follow.
And we'll do that. Okay. Let's see. That's 6 plus 3 is 9, 10, 11, 12. That is an 11 because I have a -1 in cast.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Please mark an XP. As you do, in fact, see a path that looks like Ember's footsteps and Owl's next to them come up in... What color would you like this to look like? Like footprints that kind of lead you in the way that they went.
What's Ember's favorite color?
Orange.
Then we'll make it orange.
You see this sunset-like steps in this ombre effect heading towards the direction that Ember and Owl are walking. And it is absolutely what it going in the right direction. Are you walking? Are you running?
I have a question. Does prediction, because I don't have a wand, does doing predictions cause me to go wandless?
Do you mean with your clairvoyance?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's when you make intuit checks. You can choose it. You can do a separate D6 on the side.
Okay, cool. I asked because I think but maybe that would technically be sleuth because I think Callie's just gonna be like looking for like clues or like where they might have gone or something like that.
Yeah. Go ahead and, well, I mean, once there's anything to see, because in this immediate hallway it's just the steps, I will ask you for a check since you are being vigilant.
Sounds good.
Are y'all walking towards?
No, Callie's running.
Okay.
We're running, yeah.
Then I need you to both give me mobility checks, please, because Mal is faster.
Of course she is. Okay. All right. 6 plus 4 plus 5. That is a 15 flat. Yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 5s and a 3. I forgot I could just use the doubles to get a +1, so I'm gonna do that to make it a 14.
Okay. Callie, I don't think your condition applies. So that's a total success for you. And Anemone, I do think your condition applies, but it doesn't take it down below a 14 because I rolled a 1. So you both get total successes, no damage taken. You're able to follow these footsteps as fast as you can.
Cool.
Mal is clearly ahead, but not losing you. Just trying to see if they can get there fast enough to do something without leaving you in the dark. Because as soon as you're out of sight, an enemy, the trail is gone. So they do need to stay by you anyway. You are attempting to get there. You end up coming to this hallway that looks kind of trashed, with an open door at the end of it, where there's a lot of conflicting orange footsteps. It is hard to tell where anybody is right now. And this is where I will have Callie roll me that sleuth check, please.
Da-da-da. I have advantage. Thank goodness, because that sucked. Oh, that's better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that is a 14 total.
Okay. You see that the trail that heads up into the room up into your left is cold. And all of the damage seems to be coming toward you, as if something rushed out of that room in a way. You could go into that room up there and explore it, but there's no sound coming from it. You don't think anyone is in there. You don't see what's in there, but you don't think it's Ember and Al, that's for sure. And it does seem like they were being either chased or terrified to run away.
Got it. So I think I relay that to Mal and an enemy, and I think Callie just goes, should we just pick a direction?
No, I can smell them from here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness.
Should you be carried?
Yes.
Carried?
She waits for you, an enemy. There is no time. Should you be carried or can you keep up?
Sure. Carry
She
me.
grabs you both and kind of slings you over her shoulders and takes off.
I look at an enemy over Mal's shoulders, and I'm just like,
I'm not happy about this.
I know, it's just more efficient. It's more efficient. It's quicker. Don't you want to save them?
I know.
And
Listen, I know.
Far quicker. Now that she doesn't have to put the brakes on and is going by pure smell alone, you are taking corners at breakneck speed. She is leaping up and bouncing off of some of the walls to save time, to get over tossed furniture, and is making her way there fast. Keep in mind, you are not facing whatever dangers you are running towards. Al. Ember. In the Hall of Despair, Ember, could you please roll me a directional dice once more? Fingers crossed. It is north or east. Okay.
Oh.
So you I need you to roll again, please.
Southwest.
Okay. You start booking it again. The hallways are starting to look less and less familiar. You don't think you're heading back in the way that you came, but you do think you've lost Genevieve. The thundering of whatever had been happening seems not just distant, gone entirely. And it seems that you are in a smaller wing. Hard to tell where you're at. It's very dark. No windows are open. It seems like the one that is directly in front of you is boarded up from the inside. But it's very dark here. And as you take invisible shelter here, you hear whispers begin. What do you do?
Right. I think Ember is holding on to Al very tightly. She's taken back into it. She's like running forest getting chased by Hex House in this darkness and trying to calm down from it, but feeling a lot of emotions with the fear right now. And then hearing the whispers is not helping.
Yeah, I was like a hand on Ember's shoulder. She can like sense his breathing, probably could hear his heartbeat. The same fear of this is not looking good for the two of us right now. But we'll share that sort of anxiety.
Yeah.
But does Al also hear the whispers, or is it just Ember?
You do not hear the whispers, Al. This seems to be something ancestral.
I think like Ember is trying to like focus now on her veins and see if those would glow more to shed some light.
I love that. They do indeed. I see no reason why they wouldn't if you are focusing on something that is inherently true to you. The glow of your veins, meaning you're okay with the invisibility dropping.
Oh.
Or would you like to just be veins, floating veins that are lit up?
Floating veins is just lit up.
Okay. You manage to push the glow from your insides past the invisibility. Not your shape, not your skin, not your clothes, but just the glow that would be visible from your exposed skin. You're able to warm the area light-wise. It's a lot more yellow in here. And you're able to see that you are in a library of sorts, at least the start of one.
Yeah. Because it's less scary now. Books and whispers. But do you think we got away?
Whispers?
Yeah. Don't do this to me, Al.
I don't know. I don't hear it.
Right. I'm hearing whispers. I don't know what it's saying, but I'm hearing whispers.
Are they like coming from a direction or just...
Are they coming from a direction?
Yes, they are indeed. They are coming from the library itself. This would be up to you whether or not you'd like to explore it, because from here you can see that it's extensive. It is not a small study. It's not a one-room library. It seems like this is the library wing of the estate. So it is like corridors and stacks and larger than Al's, like the Trudy Library of Research and Progress. So it's not a place you would like to enter lightly when you've already seen what type of enchantments are around.
Yeah, I can basically feel it all around, but I don't think we should explore right now with the conditions we are. We can take note of this for later. I don't feel danger anymore, so yeah.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I can still taste blood, so yeah.
Yeah, we should heal you up also.
You as well.
What do you mean? I'm so fine.
You say that, and as you do, we find Mal carrying Anemone and Callie until she is very much not, because you can hear something thundering down the hall. In a swift twist of her hips, she turns and sets you down in a room of some sort. She doesn't even look around to see what's in this room, and closes the door with herself outside.
Listen, if this was anybody else, Callie would be like, no, don't do this. Callie's like, Mal's got it. And then Kelly goes, okay, well, unless we start hearing Mal screaming for help, I think we're good.
You hear the sounds of an animal snarling, something terrible and primal, tearing at something else made of rock or stone. It kind of sounds like there is a large dog chomping through a wall. And then there is quiet. And then a bell. A series of bells tolls through, and you know something's happening. You will all, I would ask for a cast resist, but you would all fail because you have willingly entered the estate. You have been summoned to supper. And by the end of the bell's toll, you were all standing in a very well upkept, very well lit dining room. It's not fancy. This is not the royal banquet hall by any means. It's too much to keep up with. But the small dining room, which is more fit for the servants of the royal family, the hearth is warm. There are fresh mashed potatoes, a lot of, well, let's just say there's a lot of food that you would recognize, not a lot of upper continent food. It's all like comfort food from the ground, from New City and other grounded states. Gershwin stands in front of you, looking at all of you, looking worse than when he left you, and sees Mal struggling to stand in the area and says, well, dang! It's been an hour and a half. Y'all couldn't just... I made up 3 nice baths. None of y'all used them. Okay? I had clothes laid out. Y'all didn't see the Victrola? There's music that's real calm and like at a BPM that's supposed to be helpful for your heart rate. What did you do?
We all look like shriveling attack dogs. Like we look like we were
literally
like we're shriveling. We smell like we're tired.
All right. Please, Royal Princess Ember and favored honored guests, please join me for a feast. Oh, don't touch that with your... Okay, so you can wash your hands first at the back.
Yes. Yeah. We'll wash our hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you for everything.
Thanks. My pleasure. There's a nice spread. There's some. I bought butter from Third State. And you can tell that that's a big deal here for some reason.
Ooh,
that's awesome.
I knew it. I picked the right butter state.
Yes.
It's good to know. Good to know. Your mom is here. She was summoned for supper. The guests arrive here.
Is she good? Is she eating?
She's looking around, not making a very kind expression.
I think I go to an enemy. I'm just like I just gotta go like with my mom. You come sit with us. Okay. It's not gonna be
go.
Fun. So okay, cool. All right. I'm just gonna go to my mom and I'm be like, Mom. Mom. I know. Yes. But try smile. Great. Thank you.
And she sits properly and looks at you out of the corner of her eye, and Gershwin goes and slops a huge spoon of mashed potatoes on her plate and goes, I know myself.
I know my mama don't eat mashed potatoes.
And
I know she don't.
She looks horrified for a moment and goes, I bet you did. and says nothing else. I think that's as nice as she can physically.
And you know what? That's progress. That's what we call growth.
She is mostly poking at her food, but you can tell she's back to herself. She's still a little drained. She's going to need a full rest, like all of you will, but she is not. She's no longer just saying pillars and ladders. She's at least awake, and she's conscious, and she's lucid. Mal picks up several of the potatoes from a different basket, like unmashed, uncooked, and just kind of piles them on a plate with some of the plants and things like that, like garnishes, any cilantro. Just grabs them by the bush and sets them onto the plate, and is going to start eating a lot of raw foods as quickly as she can, just to make sure that she keeps up her carb count. If anyone looks Mal over at all for any side of injury or distress, you would not find any. But she is looking at you, Ember, more often than usual. And she looks at you quite a bit because you're boss Ember. But you are all able to sit and eat a little bit. Is anyone explicitly not eating? There's a lot of reasons to not be hungry right now, but if you want to keep your strength up or whatever.
Callie would taste it, and I want to know if it's good.
Absolutely. Please, do you have a full set of dice nearby?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a D10?
I can absolutely do that. Let me. That is a. I can't remember if a 1-0 is a 10. I think it's a 10 because
1-0 is a 10. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 10. I got a 10, or I got a. No, sorry, I rolled the 100, so technically that's a 1. If I'm rolling a D10, it would be a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is out of 10 what it tastes like to you.
Great.
If anyone would like to know what they think of the food out of 10, they can roll a D10. That is Allie's personal opinion. One of you could roll a full 10 and think it's the best meal you've ever had.
I think I'm mirroring my mom. But I eat more than she does. I'm I can't. I have to at least eat more than my mother does.
Yeah.
So I do eat.
Yeah.
And I add that butter. Mm-hmm. I add a couple of little scraps of that.
Push it up at least.
It's got to push it up at least a 2. At least a 2.
There you go, the butter.
I rolled a 3. So I think Al takes a lot of the butter, and then if there's any salt and pepper on the table, just combo.
Yeah.
I start doing that. Yeah, I see Al do that. Callie's like, oh, pass that over.
We'll start spicing it up. Anemone, what did you get?
Yeah, I would say, I rolled a 9, so I would say in between, not paying attention to them, I'm paying attention to Mal, and then it's that, trying to see if you're okay, but not really, and then takes a bite, I'm okay, all right, this is good.
I love it. And Ember, what'd you get?
7.
Okay. So I think it would come with some kind of comfort, and it tastes pretty good. It's interesting, the spread of opinions on this very humble. It's not fancy, and it's not very flavorful. He's been cooking mostly for himself for a very long time, but he also doesn't seem to be looking at you with expectancy. He's not looking for compliments. He's eating silently. He keeps looking at the group of you. Everyone's eating at least a little bit. Please roll me a d6, everyone.
Whoa.
5.
2.
6.
5.
You can split this up however you like between your life points and source points. Whatever you personally rolled. If you want to put it all in one, you can, but if you'd like to half and half, you can also do that. Please put it where you need it, because good food is healing, and it does help us reconstitute and recenter ourselves. So, after a little bit of food, the firelight is getting low. Gershwin stands up to stoke it a little longer. Are there any conversations you are looking to have with each other before settling in for the night to go to much needed rest?
y'all, what was that?
Brawlerball.
What's that?
Lancelot.
In the house? Everybody knows you don't play sports in the house.
Very gladiator type of game. Football.
Extremely brutal.
Yeah.
Why were you playing
not
it?
That's brutal.
Mal, what?
Mal, you did a great job.
You did great, Mal.
You look-
I feel like I hit
You did
football.
great.
I think she clocked.
You did great, like a slur.
I think she clocks your tone, Anemone, but just crunches into like a large potato instead of saying anything.
I think I whisper to Mal and I go, that's an enemy saying you did do great, but she doesn't like to admit it.
It's fine.
I'm just pissed off that she ended up getting hurt, but I'm not happy about it, but whatever.
And I do think, and I think Callie looks at Mal. That's funny. I think Callie looks at Mal and goes, I could tell you like praise.
She turns her head a little.
Callie's tired.
Ember also
Callie's
too.
gonna go to sleep.
But we were just exploring my home and we found a room with I think my dead ancestors, if we're all related, and they're mummified by crystals. And I thought, as a necromancy, I'll talk to one of them, and I picked the jock of the family, who's a champion of Brawlerball. And my magic didn't go well because I think I've been using it for a while right now, a lot. And then they started chasing us, so we started playing Brawlerball to hopefully distract them. And then you guys came and saved us.
I think you see Callie just like put her hands in her face and she's just like, you know what? Same. Because I don't know what else to say. I'm like,
We also think we met Colin's dad. Well, I met Colin's dad.
Yeah.
what?
Bev Emory sits up straighter.
Oh, Bev.
Speaking of which, Mom, I noticed that. I go, Mom, speaking of which, what did you say to Colin Coffers that made him really upset?
I've never intentionally upset that man in my life, dear. You
Mom, I know, I know you did never intentionally upset that man or truly anybody.
Well, that's not.
Okay, yes. You know, I am asking, what did you say to him?
I didn't say anything. He came to collect on a deal. Not my deal. A deal struck generations before me. You don't always have to assume I did something.
I'm not trying to... I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say you did something. All I know is that he left and he was really angry. So I was wondering if you found a loophole, because I feel like you're very good at those.
Of course I found a loophole. And that's why he's having a moment.
Mom, what was the loophole?
If I could speak on it, I would. But as the terms of the deal have been struck, I cannot.
Cool.
Do we have no ergonomic chairs in the servants' quarters?
Mom, just give me a second. I'll grab you a pillow. How does that sound?
Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab my mama pillow. I will keep an eye out for ergonomic chairs, but I know that there are none. I know that there are none.
This is Ember's home. They ain't no ergonomic.
This is why my mom doesn't come on adventures with us, y'all. Just in case you were wondering. I know nobody was, but just in case, that's why.
You come back with a pillow, and she says, "You didn't use that wand, did you?"
No, Mom, I haven't used it.
Good. Ship it back.
I can't ship it through the post, Mom. How do you know that it'll get there? If it doesn't get there, I'm screwed because I'm the last one who had it.
Well, take it back. It's becoming a big stink, and if you use it, or if it gets used on accident, you'll be... What did that book say? Hunted down to within an inch of your life and tortured until you're... Exactly.
Huh?
Yes, tortured and killed and for all eternity.
Yes, all eternity, dear. And we have dinner plans. 3 years from now, we took the reservations at that restaurant on the turnstile you said you liked.
Yes, I know, Mom. It's at 6:30.
Yes, it is. We have a standing dinner date. So, ship it back, please.
Okay, I will ship it back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And as soon as I can, I will tell you more about this loophole.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Whoa!
Oh, you don't need to react to me.
You
like
look hurt.
I am. Please, no. I'm just tortured.
Badly hurt. Oh, goose egg.
Yes. Yeah. It was. Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Sorry, I punched.
A minor concussion.
Ow.
You
It wasn't intentional. No. It's a. Can we learn a little bit more about this wand with a curse of eternal torture and damnation? What is that about?
Yes, of course. I did a little research after the incident at the bank and found that there have been a few wands missing, and apparently an Emory's signature has been picked up. A magical signature has been picked up on the Thompson wand. So I couldn't find any way to do any research down there. The Trudys have an incredible library, and it's easy enough to pop in when I have the time, so I figured I'd take a look, and lo and behold, a murder! And of course my daughter is close behind. I was just trying to do a bit of research. I found that the Thompson one has a curse upon it to keep it legacy. Anyone who uses that wand will have the soul of a witch hunter who is trapped in its vengeful place, released, and will be hunted down and tortured and killed, etc., until the wand is returned to its rightful owners, which is why we don't steal heirlooms. We only steal other people's frivolities.
Yes, Mother.
It's a good policy. And no one has used that wand.
No. At least none of us. Somebody else, maybe. I don't know, but not anyone here. And not since I've had it.
Well, wands have a tendency to act on their own sometimes. I wanted to get this information to you as quickly as I could, but you went dark, dear, or whatever it's called.
No, you used it correctly. I've just been busy, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do more. I've picked out a bunch of nightgowns as a little
what?
A bunch of it doesn't matter. I have gifts for you. They're not here, but I have gifts for you. And for several other people. But whatever, that doesn't matter. What does matter is oh shoot, I was gonna say something important and I completely forgot what it was, and it was something regarding my mom. Oh, it's probably fine. What is important is that you're here and you're fine and I'm fine and we're all fine. Q, Al, and Ember having like
Yeah, fine. Yeah. So fun.
I'm okay.
I'm doing
Eating the
fine.
food.
I'm doing fine. I know this looks crazy, but I'm doing fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I am not required by law to believe you. And I think you all know that.
Yeah.
And so I won't be entertaining whatever that was. You don't have to be fine. I'm just telling you, if you use that wand, you will die. And I am very against that, you see.
Speaking of which, Mom, not my death, but once. Would you happen, maybe, possibly, be able to know where I could get a new one?
A new wand?
Yes.
We got you a Martinez Nightingale 3000 and you want a new one? You cried for that one. What happened to that one?
Don't be mad.
I think we know that I am not legally required to sustain an emotional state that you ask me to say. Please, what happened to the wand?
Callie goes into her holster, which has the pieces left of the wand, and just kind of goes, I know. I was very... I know. I'm sorry.
Well, hand it over.
Here. I immediately give it to her. Oh, sorry. Gentle. It broke in a solid piece.
And how many source points do you currently have, Callie?
7.
Can I have them?
Yeah, sure.
Your mother takes your hand and puts it over the wand. And you feel a small pinch as she suctions the air out of between your hands, the wand sticking out of each end. The feeling grows like a biting cold and spreads until you feel like you've just jumped into icy waters unprepared. Your lungs seize, and for a moment all you can see is your mother. When she lets your hands go, your wand is repaired, and you are drained of your source points, as only legacy magic can fix a legacy wand.
Mom! I immediately hug her. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I really was really sad, and I was trying to keep it cool, but I really like this one.
Well, of course you do. It's a legacy wand. You have to take good care of things you wish to pass on.
I will. From now on, no more.
And don't look so surprised. Emory's can do more than destroy, you know. We can fix a few things too.
Speaking of which, I have learned that there's some possibly, maybe, ancestral magic that you could maybe tell me about or teach me. I found this scroll at a store.
She looks at you as if surprised that you would have gone out of your way to look up your own Emory bloodline. Because you've been very vocal about not really liking the Emory name.
Yes. And Callie purposely doesn't kind of like, this is like her roundabout way of being like,
yeah.
Family.
She looks at you and smiles and places a hand on your shoulder and says, I'm sure that can be arranged. You'll take to it like we all did. like a fish to water. And that, I think, is where we will end our session for the day. Thank you so much to our incredible cast for a thrilling session. No one died, but everyone needs to rest. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thank you so much to y'all for tuning in. We couldn't do it without your support and your constant hype in the chat. So thank you for being here with us. We'll be here next week. Same time, same place. Thank you so very much. We'll see you then. Bye.